White Room is an educational establishment meant to create the future billionaires, leaders, and masterminds. It's the same place where the mastermind Kiyotaka Ayanokoji grew up. Can we also train ourselves like White Room? The answer is yes. To do this, we need to find out what critical methods they use to create individuals like Ayanokoji. How do they train masterminds? This video is divided into 5 small sections to teach you how to train yourself like White Room. First, let's talk about the pain threshold. It's an ultimate state that leads people to suffer greatly. You've often heard about the pain threshold mentioned by celebrities like Elon Musk and Kobe Bryant. So, how does the pain threshold help you? You need to know that the more pain you endure, the stronger you become. For example, take a 21-year-old who plays video games all day and put him in front of some thugs. You can imagine what might happen if a fight breaks out. On the other hand, take a guy who always works out and faces intense physical pain almost every day and put him in the same situation. The game might flip. So, how do you increase your pain tolerance? Try to get out of your comfort zone. Do things that make you uncomfortable. Go outside, talk to strangers, try new things, hit the gym for an extra hour, do things that hurt. If you feel lazy, fight it. Make things harder for yourself. The problem with most people is that they look for the easy way out. They give up easily and can't even sit still and focus for an hour. But if you want to be successful, you have to go through great pain. There's no easy way. Second, if you want to become successful or excel at something, you must sacrifice unnecessary things in your life. You might think you don't have anything to sacrifice, but you're wrong. You need to sacrifice scrolling through Instagram, stop binge watching anime, and pick up a book instead. Our modern world is designed to make us weak, to keep us distracted and under control. So avoid the unnecessary distractions and throw them out of your life. They are your enemy. They'll keep you hooked on unproductive activities while others move ahead, leaving you in the dark. Next, let's discuss the importance of having a winning mindset. In White Room, students are taught only to win. They create a winning mindset by putting kids in environments where they have to win to survive. We should apply this to real life too. There's competition everywhere. In school, you have to outperform others to stay on top. In business, you have to compete with other companies to keep up your sales. Right now, someone might be working harder than you to reach success, and they might take your place in the future. To be successful, you always have to compete. And to do better than others, you must put in more effort. If someone practices chess for 4 hours a day and you do it for 8 hours, who's going to win? You will. So aim to develop a winning mindset. Focus is another crucial element in training like White Room. They work tirelessly to ensure their students' focus remains unbroken. They even designed a huge room with no colors but white to avoid distractions. Focus plays a major role in developing individuals like Ayanokoji. Nowadays, people struggle to sit still and focus on their tasks for just 1 hour. How can we fix this? Start by turning off your phone or enabling focus mode when you're working. Your smartphone is the biggest reason you procrastinate. Meditation can also help improve your focus. When you work on something, think about it intensely or focus on a part of it that interests you. There's a neurochemical in your brain called acetylcholine, and it gets released when you concentrate deeply on something. The more focused you are, the more effective your learning will be. In White Room, they teach their students everything necessary to survive and succeed. To thrive in this world, you need to keep learning too. But what should you learn? Anything you think will benefit you in the future. You can learn chess strategies, financial skills, or technical knowledge. There's a vast amount of free content available online. Platforms like YouTube and various educational websites offer countless free courses. You can even find nearly any book for free online. There's no limit to what you can learn. Everyone has access to unlimited resources at their fingertips. There are thousands of books you haven't read yet, and so many things you haven't even heard of. Explore and learn because there's competition everywhere. If you want to win, you have to keep getting better, keep learning, keep exploring, and remember, success demands sacrifice, focus, and the will to endure pain. As we continue on this journey to self-improvement, there's another important aspect that the White Room emphasizes: discipline. In White Room, students are conditioned to follow strict routines. This level of discipline is what separates ordinary individuals from extraordinary ones. It's easy to make excuses and justify why you didn't achieve something, but excuses won't get you anywhere. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline doesn't just mean sticking to a schedule. It means doing the hard things consistently, day in and day out, until they become second nature. Waking up early when your body craves more sleep, studying when you'd rather relax, pushing yourself at the gym when your muscles scream for rest. This is where real growth happens. Discipline trains you to overcome your own limits, and this is what leads to mastery. How can you develop discipline in your own life? Start small, but stay consistent. Set a routine and stick to it, whether it's working out, studying, or working on a skill. At first, it will feel uncomfortable, and you might want to quit. But that's where the magic happens. When you push through the discomfort, you'll find yourself improving faster than you ever thought possible. And the best part? Discipline, once mastered, spills over into every other area of your life. Another critical element that the White Room nurtures is the ability to stay calm under pressure. In the world of competition and high stakes, your ability to remain composed can be the difference between success and failure. Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, for instance, always remains unshaken no matter the circumstances. This isn't something that comes naturally. It's a skill that can be developed. How can you stay calm when things get tough? First, train your mind to accept that challenges are inevitable. When something difficult happens, don't react impulsively. Take a deep breath and assess the situation logically. Break the problem down into manageable steps and deal with them one at a time. Another technique is visualizing success. Mentally rehearse the situations that stress you out and imagine yourself calmly handling them. Over time, this practice will give you the mental strength to deal with real-life pressure. Equally important is your ability to adapt. In White Room, students are taught to face unpredictable situations head-on. In life, things rarely go exactly as planned, and being able to adjust your strategy is essential for success. Rigidity leads to failure, while flexibility allows you to find new paths when the old ones are blocked. Life is a constant test, and sometimes the rules of the game change. But if you're adaptable, you'll always find a way to succeed. To become adaptable, start by getting comfortable with uncertainty. If something doesn't go as planned, don't panic. Take a step back and analyze the new situation. What can you do differently? How can you use the new circumstances to your advantage? The key is not to resist change, but to embrace it. The most successful people in history weren't those who followed a strict path. They were the ones who could change course when needed without losing sight of their goals. Lastly, building resilience is the final pillar to training like White Room. Resilience is your ability to bounce back after failure. No matter how talented or hardworking you are, you will face setbacks. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of failure, but how they respond to it. Every failure is a lesson, a stepping stone towards growth. In the White Room, students are trained to view failure not as an end, but as a part of the learning process. And you should do the same. When you fail, don't let it crush your spirit. Analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. The faster you can recover from setbacks, the closer you are to success. Remember, resilience isn't about never falling. It's about getting up stronger every time you do. So, how do you develop resilience? Start by embracing failure as an opportunity to learn. The more you expose yourself to challenges and difficult situations, the more resilient you'll become. Push your limits and don't be afraid of setbacks. The key is to view every obstacle as a way to grow rather than something that holds you back.